I'd like to explain how to use the templates that Anna and Joel sent out to establish automatically filled in login cards so that each student has their own login card automatically populated for them. So when they sent out this spreadsheet template, you should have just had that filled in. I've created a couple of students here just in time. His student ID is 123, and there's his email, there's his birth date, and Daffy Duck's student ID, email, and birthday as well. Now, because when we do the birthday in the password, we don't use the dashes, or the slashes, excuse me, I would say we go to Edit, Find, and Replace, and we take all of the slashes and replace them with nothing. So that will eliminate all of those prior to us getting started. Once that's done, we need to add autoCrat. So you want to go to Get Add-ons, and there it is right there on the bottom, autoCrat. You can see it's the robot with the mustache. You can also just search for it, and there it is. Once you have that downloaded or installed, I've already have it installed, so that's why it says Manage there. You want to go to the add-ons, and there it is. So let's launch. Now this will match up with the template that you've already created, or that's already been created for you in the Google Doc. There's a K through 5 one, or excuse me, a K through 2 one, and a 3 through 12 one. I'm going to use the one established for the 3-5. Although this may be good in middle school as well. I'm going to choose that template from my drive. And you can name it whatever you want to. Period 1, period 2, period 3 if you're in the middle or high school level. If you're in the elementary level, you can name it your teacher name and the year, whatever makes the most sense for you. Now, Abby Teacher is creating this one, so we're creating Abby Teachers. Make sure these all line up, first name to first name, last to last, birthday, student ID, and email. If they don't, just change it to make it line up, but mine are all lined up. So I will save that. File naming convention to use. It suggests something crazy here with the current date. I wouldn't bother with that. Just stick with the same thing that you used before. And then you can either create a Google Doc or a PDF. We'll stick with a Google Doc in this case, but PDF would be totally fine to make for them as well since they won't be editing anything. You have the opportunity here to email and or share merged documents. That would be for something different than what we're using this for. Since this is their login information that they're getting for the first time, they obviously haven't accessed their email yet, so emailing this to them would be of no advantage. Let the mustached robot do its thing. Once that's set, you've got your merge document here, and you can just run the merge and let the mustached robot do its thing one more time. Alright, it's all finished. So now you can look at each of the merged documents. So we look here, and here's Justin's personalized login card. Notice how his birthday does not have the slashes here, but that's what we want down here for the network password. And then similarly, here's Daffy Duck's, automatically created for him. Again, no slashes, the student ID is already in there. Email address, birthday, name. So you can print all of these out for your students, and it makes life a whole lot easier than trying to have them each figure out their student ID, their email address, and create their password.